that, Scott?
What's
That's
that?
good.
No, that's
Okay.
us now. Yeah, no,
All right.
Sorry. The music was in my ear.
Oh, I see, I see.
I apologize. So.
Hi, Scott.
It's very good to see you. Now we're good. Yeah, we're
one
good.
of your favorite brands. And
Oh,
by
God,
the way, one of
absolutely.
mine too. I mean, I grew up with Bissell, right? It's
Yeah.
like national known brand for so many
Since
years.
1876, yeah.
What?
Yeah, almost 150 years, yeah. It's crazy.
1876,
Yeah.
doing exactly this.
Yes.
But if you have pets, I mean, cats, dogs, Sandra Bennett, and Allie has her rabbit.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. But she has her rabbits inside her home.
Yeah.
So whatever pet that you have,
that's right.
Or even like, can I even say kids or husbands that spill wine?
Well, I always
could
say
be a
whether
pet
you have
too.
pets, children, or husbands who act like
Thank
pets
you.
and children.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. You can say
need
it.
this.
We all do.
The pet stain eraser, right?
Yeah,
In the Plus handheld vacuum, which I love the handheld because you're going to use it a lot more times. All right, Scott Hein.
Well, I mean, we've seen for years and years and years handheld vacuums that clean up dry messes.
Yeah.
You know, crackers, crumbs, dust, whatever it might be. We all know what that is. But leave it to Bissell to come up with a handheld that cleans up wet messes, and that's what you have here. So let me show you what we have. It's lightweight, okay, at less than 3 pounds. It is lithium-ion battery. So a lot of times you think to yourself, do I give up something by cordless, by not having power? Not the case here. You get a little over 15 minutes of runtime, which is more than enough to clean up the little spot cleans. And the biggest thing is you store it with the solution in, so it's always ready to go. On the dot, ready to go. You can clean up messes. So let me show you what we're talking about. We're just gonna pour a little bit of. We're gonna pour a little bit of purple stuff down here on the carpet. Yep. We're gonna pour a little purple stuff down here. This could be anything. It could be your wine. It could be your grape juice. Whatever.
Here we
but
go.
what we're gonna do is we're going to first spray it. You're gonna see a spray come out of there that will pre-treat that purple. Isn't that neat? So it starts breaking it down right away. But I want to be very clear, that stain is not gone yet, all right? Because that's why we don't topically clean. What you do now is you come through and you suck all of that up, and it goes into the dirty tank of water. So now that's getting sucked up out of the carpet. It's kind of a two-punch kind of, 1-2 punch kind of thing. But then now we'll go right across there, we'll suck all that up, and now that stain is gone. And that's the Bissell difference of using the power of a machine versus spraying and cleaning topically.
If you have dogs, and Danny Boy passed away. We have carpet and we had a dog. And it's kind of like the scariest thing because all that urine, the pet pee goes sinking into the carpet and there's no other way to clean it.
Well, and let me show you kind of what the other side of this is, right? So here I'm just gonna put milk. And milk's a good example because I can't use actual pet messes, but it's something that curdles up and smells and all that kind of thing. So you want to get rid of it. And especially here, you could barely see that on your television, right? Here's what we're trained to do. We're trained to go in and do this, right? Blot it, and that doesn't work. It tears and it's a mess. Then what we do is we come in with some store-bought chemical. Not to say that it doesn't work, but it only works topically.
Topical,
It doesn't extract the stain out, and then the worst thing we do is we come do this.
And we're just digging it in
just
deeper.
drives it down in there. So what you want to do instead is extract that stain. So before I even treat it with solution, look how that milk is coming out of the carpet. And I haven't hit it with any solution yet. You see how it's going into the tank right there?
Oh my gosh, there's the milk.
That's the milk coming out of the carpet.
Imagine that being yellow pee.
That's exactly right. And literally, you're 100% right.
From the dog.
And that's the difference now of it being clean and being Bissell clean. And now if you just want to, put a little bit of that solution, you see it coming down there. We suck that up too. And now we have the confidence of knowing that that stain has been thoroughly removed from the carpet.
When you showed that and you said there's a difference between clean and Bissell clean, that got me really happy.
Yeah, because that's why they've been doing this for so long. You think about it, they started up right after the Civil War.
And this is what they specialize in.
This is what they do as well as they're better than anybody out there, in my opinion. And Mary D made a great point one time. She said, Bissell's been doing this as long as Colorado's been a state. Think about that. That's Mary a heck of a reference. That's a Mary D thing. Right? That was such a great point. So we want to head over here. You okay with that?
Oh, the stairway. You know, I was loving what you said that it's a handheld because how many times, I mean, we have maybe some other tools, but you don't want to necessarily get, thank you, that necessarily.
I love this machine. Don't get me wrong.
It's
the one I use
for the whole house.
Guess here's what you're not going to do.
I've done that.
No chance. I mean, this weighs 17 pounds. You're not doing that. That's nonsense. So you need to, and what about your car? You couldn't take that into your car.
Yes.
No chance.
Right, the baby seats.
That's
but
right.
But also, look at this. The stairs is where you do the most tracking.
That's exactly correct. Heaviest traffic area. And by the way, especially when it comes to someone of my size, you're putting all your weight down onto the stairs as you go.
Really grinding it in.
That's exactly correct. So you could vacuum this all day long. You're not getting that ground in dirt out
I
of
see
there.
stains here. Do you see these disgusting stains?
That's exactly right. So now what you do is, like we said before, you start pre-treating it with that solution that's already stored on board. You're taking this to the actual stain itself, okay? So now we'll start taking it out.
Crazy,
There's
like
a brush
magic.
in there
Yeah.
that agitates it. Then there's the suction, okay? And if you need to put a little more solution on, not a problem. You see how we're just bringing that all right up. And as we come back here, 1, 2, 3, look at the difference of what was there before and how it looks now. You've brought these stairs
also made it cleaner.
back to life. That's it.
Yeah.
It's so much cleaner. And then
this is also great for rugs as well. So maybe you got hardwood floors, but do you have rugs, all over the house? Yeah.
Correct.
How are you going to clean them? Some
Runners.
rugs you can't even clean in the washing machine and stuff.
Runners
They're
in your
too big.
hallway. Yep, there's area rugs, things like that.
Too big,
Absolutely. You very clearly, you're not going to clean an entire room with this.
Yeah.
I get that, but it's that spot treating where someone's over to watch the games this weekend and they spill a drink, a wine, like,
Oh, yeah.
no problems. You've got this
Yeah.
charged up, ready to go. Take it right to the stain. In minutes, you've turned a catastrophic moment into an easily manageable situation. Same thing down here.
Look at the pet tracks.
Yeah, a little bit of pet tracks. So there's little muddy paw prints. So pre-treat it with that solution that you see there. Start sucking that up. Take the mud and the dirt and all that out of it. And then, heck, if your pet stepped in something yucky, well, you get that smell out of there too. So look at what was there before and what it looks like now. That's the Bissell difference right there.
That is Bissell clean. This is like Berber carpet.
It's thick.
My carpet is even worse. It's not shag, but it's got a lot longer fibers, and I just know that I need this to take home right now, Scott, and get rid of all those pet stains that I have all over that beige carpet.
That's right.
It's so gross right now. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So
Okay.
same thing as we were talking about over here as we come across.
Yeah.
You're seeing your car.
Yeah.
Well, again, how are you going to take the big Bissell into your car? You're not. You have no chance.
Yeah.
So what we do is we want to take it to the stain, and just like if you're just kind of tuning in and kind of want to reset a little bit, show you what you're looking at.
Yes, please.
For years, you've seen handheld vacuums. Cleans up dust, crumbs, cobwebs, whatever, all
Usually
the dry
it's not
spills.
even that powerful. It's usually not
Yeah, a
as
lot of
powerful,
times they're not lithium-ion batteries, but there's some that are, so that's okay. We've known them for years. What you've not really seen, though, is ones that can handle wet messes.
You're right.
Pet stains, spills, everyday things that happen.
Yeah.
You try and do that with a dry vacuum, you just blew the motor out. You're sunk.
Yep.
But here with Bissell, you know them, they have a wet mess that can pick it up. Lithium-ion battery.
Okay.
Ultra strong, runs over 15 minutes of suction, which is great. You recharge it, lightweight, less than 3 pounds.
Yep.
Take it right to the stain, and you always have a solution for life's everyday problems.
Okay.
So
take me to the car.
Yeah, here we go. So with these lids never work, right? So we get our coffee.
This is perfect with the Jay Leno car cleaning system.
100%. Yeah, use it with. I'm sure Jay would be good with that because he's got the outside cover, we've got the inside cover.
There's that coffee.
So here's the coffee that spills, right? And we know that. And these cups never hold their lids. Now the problem is, it's not that right now in January when it's freezing cold. It's when you forget to clean up the stain and it's July. And the cream has curdled up.
Yeah.
The smells, everything. You're like, God, why does my car stink?
Oh,
because you
gross.
forgot about that coffee stain
Yes.
back in January.
I'm always cleaning, always spilling something in my car. Yeah.
Yep. So same thing here. Watch. I'm not even going to spray it
Do you
yet.
see that dirty water?
Just
that
look how that
dirty coffee?
Yep. Look how that coffee's coming out of there. And I haven't treated it yet with the stain remover. I haven't done anything yet. Just look how it's sucking it right up. And then you see how it's doing right into that dirty water tank, okay? So now I'll hit it with the spray. You see the spray coming down?
Yeah.
That's the solution that you store it. And it comes with 4 bottles. So you get plenty of solution.
You get 4 bottles of solution?
That's right.
Okay.
That gives you 4 full tanks. And you won't use the whole tank every time.
Cordless, by the way, because it's rechargeable.
I've taken it to the stain. So I obviously have this car mat up here on the table, but you would take this here. If we could stay here one second, I'm just going to grab this bowl because I want to dump out that stain so you can see it. And then all you do.
Here's that milk.
Yep.
Now here's the coffee. Milk and coffee.
That's it.
Yum,
except,
yum.
Except not in here. Yeah. But no, and again, these are stains that will haunt you down the road unless you use your Bissell.
You just showed me a car mat. Do you know how many times like the car mat moves and now you have permanently stained the carpet in your car?
Correct.
So whether it's the car mat or the car, right? The upholstery in the car, you're going to be able to clean it.
That's right. Same thing here.
Yeah.
My days of car seats are long gone. My daughter's now a senior in college, so I miss some of those days. This is the part of those days I don't miss. Yes. So same thing here. I don't really have anything on this, but how else would you clean this unless you tear it apart and run it through the washing machine?
Right.
So spray some solution on there and suck it off. And I know you can't see it sucking the solution up, but you get the idea. Sometimes kids spill yogurt or sauces or things like that.
God, it's a mess.
This is the way to clean it up without tearing the whole seat apart.
That is so true. How else? There's no other option.
That's right.
What are you going to do? Take a little paper towel, wipe it off, and it's like, no, that kid's been sitting there eating their goldfish and all that food, crumbs, and everything else.
That's right. No, you're 100% right on that.
Look at how dirty this milk and coffee is.
Yes.
You've taken it. There's no other solution. Honestly, I love that.
Not that's handheld, easy, portable, lightweight, and lithium-ion battery. So it's really.
Show me that wine again.
Yeah, I'd be glad to.
Let's do it again.
And just real quick, production note,
please.
we do not have tally lights. Not a big deal, but I just want to make sure I'm looking in the right cameras.
Okay.
Here's that purple stuff, okay?
Could be red wine.
Could be wine, could be grape juice, could be anything. We'll pour it down here, all right? Goes right into the carpet,
So whether it's your pets, whether it's your animals, whether it's your dog, your cat, your rabbits, your messy kids, or your messy husbands, or us, we spill wine.
Can I show you something? This is pretty cool, actually. See when I poured it on there, it already started to break it down. Do you know why? Because the solution was left over from the last time we treated it.
Oh, nice.
So it already helps you the next time clean it up. That's a great little trick that I didn't even, because presentations haven't gone that long. So look now, I'll spray it. It'll break that down again with more solution.
It's like erasing it.
It is, it really is.
And then now it's, what did you say,
extracting it. So yeah, you get the topical cleaning and then you get the extraction. So that's what's really great about it, is that that solution stays on there and you're already pre-treating sort of the next stain, get yourself ready. So each time you clean after that, makes it a little bit easier. And then again, to your point, if you have pets, you want to know it's out of there so they don't smell it and keep coming back, all right?
Let's go back to the stairs, because honestly, I have 4 flights of stairs.
Understood.
And it is where we track the most dirt. And you know what? I don't like
grab
carpet,
the bowl real quick.
But there's a lot of houses and townhouses that have carpets, and you might have some rugs somewhere. So even if your whole house is like hardwood, why do I need that? Do you have a rug? Do you have an area rug or like a fancy rug? Or like you said, a really large area rug. How are you cleaning it? Are you taking it like to some, I don't know, crazy expensive dry cleaning?
Extraordinarily expensive.
Or like furniture reupholstering cleaning place? No, you are not.
Extraordinarily expensive. So don't let a little problem become a big problem.
But we're all like using it. And the kids and the babies are like, and eating off the floor on those rugs. How are you cleaning those? With this.
Right, and you could use this, don't get me wrong. This is my own personal Bissell from my own home. Pound for pound, the best Bissell in my opinion ever made.
But it's heavy.
It is.
And you can't put this on the stairs.
It's 17, 18, 19 pounds with filled up. So
no, it's great like for massive, whatever. But oh my God, Scott, seriously, are you kidding me right now?
Well, you're a tiny little thing, so that really is going to fight you. Yeah, right. You have no chance. No chance, right?
But you're going to be able to do that, right?
Right. So what you do, obviously, then is real quick. You use this as we wrap up here. Turn it on, spray treat it, clean it up, and then when you're done, what I'll do is let me just kind of fast forward here. And get the, I already emptied it out. But yeah, so you empty it out in the dirty water tank, you're good to go. It cleans everything for you. Take it right to the stain.
Look at that.
Just nothing better than the old handheld Bissell. Lightweight, powerful, really, really effective.
And that's why they call it an eraser. By the way, you're shaving on that free shipping and handling as well. Thank you.
How many problems have I solved for you today?
A lot.
Really, right?
We had
a lot of them.
Clean.
Yeah, I'll be over. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
See you guys.
See ya. If you go to QVC.com, you're going to be able to find items recently on air as well.
That was markedly better if you did the half and half, because it.
Okay.